of Insight and Environment for IHS. IHS is a 50-year-old company, publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange, roughly $1 billion in annual revenue. We have 65,000 customers in 180 countries, 4,200 employees, and primarily focused on the energy, environment, product life cycle, and security information domains. IHS is an information and insight company supplying critical information and insight to the oil and gas industry. We help companies from a strategic perspective. We own a company called IHS here, a Cambridge Energy Research Associates, which is very well known in the oil and gas industry, to help strategic advisory services around forecasting, scenario planning, global scenario planning, geopolitical landscapes, technology, markets. So anything that has to do with companies deciding what their strategy should be, IHS is very instrumental in helping with that. From a tactical level, we help oil and gas companies manage their environmental footprint. We have a software that helps oil and gas companies to manage greenhouse gas emissions, air emissions, water, waste, incident health and safety. So really anything in the environmental health and safety, we have a very extensive platform to help oil and gas companies with that. And also on the oil and gas side, we help them with evaluating areas to explore around the world. We have databases that go back 100 years on well information, reserves information, and help companies to make evaluations on that. Our solutions are focused on providing timely, accurate, complete, consistent information and insight to help companies make decisions better decisions faster, and really decisions with more confidence. Again, helping companies with keeping them in tune with macroeconomic forecasting or trends in the price of oil and the price of gas, trends in the power sector when it comes to alternative energies. We track closely what cost and supply chains are for wind and solar, geothermal, carbon capture and sequestration. So really getting a macro view of landscapes today and on a 5, 10, 20, 30-year horizon around scenario planning is really how we help oil and gas companies. This is what makes the partnership with Microsoft so great. IHS is a Microsoft-centric company. We have huge software platforms, huge databases, and we are very focused on the Microsoft technologies. Specifically in the environment domain, with our environmental health and safety software platform, it is all built on a Microsoft.NET platform. We heavily use InfoPath, SharePoint, and all the other SQL server technologies around that. All of our future builds and future roadmap includes expanding our Microsoft, pushing the envelope with Microsoft technologies, and we really do try to focus on making sure that we build our solutions are on the Microsoft platform. So we have a direct sales model. We have roughly 600 account executives around the world. Probably 100 to 200 of those, or maybe more, are focused on the oil and gas sector. It is on a named account basis, so we do have account executives generally have a smaller group of named accounts in which they sell multiple products. And that's how we envision the partnership with Microsoft, is getting that relationship to an account executive on the street level, comparing notes on named accounts. We know those accounts very well, as do the Microsoft account executives, and that's how our model works. IHS is a very diversified company. We've talked about a few areas: environment, we talked about supply chain, talked about oil and gas from a technical and a strategic point of view. It's very difficult to understand all the different offerings that we have, but the more that we can educate, the more that the Microsoft account executives can learn about IHS, the better we are working together. That's what this is about today, and we hope to continue training programs and learning more about IHS and how we can work together. Our partnership with Microsoft spans from our executives being very close on a strategic point of view, whether it be our technology that we're talking about internally, whether it be on building future platforms on the Microsoft platform. We also look to partner with Microsoft around the climate change, greenhouse gas, environment, sustainability trends that are happening in the sector right now. We are aggressive in this space. We've deployed about $150 million of cash in the last 2 years, and we'll continue to make acquisitions in that space. And Microsoft is really our critical partner to continue that expansion and continue our market share around sustainability, climate change, environment. We see Microsoft as being right there with us in this, in our quest.